So the end of last week, Thursday, was incredible. The panel getting kicked in like the foyer on the corner of the building, so loud. It was a little bit windy outside, but there's no way you could force a panel to come through just break away from it. It was so loud, we could hear it in the garage, on all the cameras outside. All the guests were kind of astounded by it really. But then, I think it was 3-4 o'clock in the morning, all the guests left, which has never happened before. Seasoned paranormal investigators in room 5 said it was too eerie and too scary to stay there any longer. The girls in room 6 left as well, about 2:30, 3 o'clock in the morning, so kind of nice for me to wake up with no one in the building for a change, to be honest.
The contrast between the 2 nights we had in last week, Monday was very quiet and Thursday was just crazy again. It was equal to, if not better than, this glass throwing itself off a shelf. Now, these seasoned paranormal investigators that were staying that night were just terrified by it. Now, I can understand if you believe in ghosts and then you essentially see one break into the building. I can understand why you would be scared staying here, because it almost renders doors not safe anymore. It gives you a very overwhelming feeling of just not feeling secure in here. And I'm starting to wonder, people have been asking me, is it more of a challenge to actually stay over here than people first thought?
I feel like I say this every week, but we are now heading into our busiest week so far here at My Haunted Hotel. What did it for me last week was seeing people that I've worked with, investigators that I know personally, who are very experienced, having to leave the hotel in the middle of the night because they just can't hack it. Karen, who I know very well, had a full-on meltdown here, said it was one of the scariest investigations she's been on, and that's saying something. Now, a pattern that we're all starting to notice is the knocking on the doors. A couple of weeks ago, we had it on room 3. We've had it on the door of room 5 a couple of times. And is it possible that Charles, or whoever is manifesting in that situation, is trying to actually break through into the room to get at the possible secret here? It would make sense in room 5, certainly.
4 nights in, it's going to be a very, very long week for the team, but I'm quite excited. Tonight, we actually have my dad staying. My dad and my stepmom are coming up all the way from down Portsmouth. They brought some friends up. They absolutely love the show, so it'd be really cool to have some family in to actually experience what we do here. But it's going to be a busy week. I really want to mix up what we're doing this week. I don't want anyone to experience the same sort of night. See if we can mix up those experiments and maybe even bring something new in.
So this week's our busiest week, and it's great. It's the fact that initially we were having 1, maybe 2 rooms in each week, and now it's every night we're open. We've got loads of people in. So satisfying, to be fair, that My Haunted Hotel is actually getting a name for itself.
Rooms 1, 5 and 6 awaited our guests, and a new week began at My Haunted Hotel. But before this lockdown began, we needed to address one of the main talking points from last week.
Right guys, we've just come outside because we need to show how solid these panels are. There is absolutely no way. Brett, just give that a punch, will you?
I don't want to punch it through, but
there's just no way.
Not going anywhere.
And this is the one that went through. Literally as if someone booted it and it's gone through. There's just no explanation because we captured it on the building's external camera, which is just up there. You cannot physically.
You'd have to put your foot through it.
Yeah. There's no way wind does this.
No, at first I was like, oh, it's the wind.
There's no way.
I think is what I was trying to help myself sleep at night, but yeah, that is worrying. It's been there for forever, basically.
You've got some violent ghosts in here.
And what do you think of the glossing?
Did you paint this the other day?
Yeah.
It's wonderful work.
You're proud of yourself.
It's wonderful. So Harry disappeared halfway through our brief tonight, and he just rocked up with all this.
I'm so hungry tonight, boys.
Snacks.
Oh, f***ing hell.
Yeah, these were brought by some guests tonight. I don't know if they're...
Oh, you are joking.
It's a quality street. Amazing. We got Viennese Worlds. Love them.
Oh, so nice.
What's this? Sussex Barn signature blend. Coffee or tea?
Oh, sounds. I'll have a bit of
Oh,
coffee.
smell that. That's like proper amazing coffee.
Oh, it's cafetiere stuff. Yeah.
Malteser cake bars.
I'm going to make one then.
Oh, they did give you some. They got you a specific one. It's cock soup.
Yeah, that makes sense.
It's for you, I'm guessing, right?
Yeah, gotta be for you then.
I can't imagine who else it'd be for.
You enjoying that burger?
Yeah, it's really nice.
Oh yeah, I'll have some cock soup. It's cock flavour.
I'm surrounded by
Cock.
Yeah.
Can we turn the light on just so we can... No. Not at all. Torch. How freaking high is that, Beth? Well, we'll need a step This is the one with the... Yeah. Oh no. Yeah. Is it? Get your torch. Yeah.
Oh, we got the cuckoo clock.
Yes. It looks different.
Huh?
It looks different.
What do you mean different? Oh, because they've moved that.
Yeah, and that's the bed. Cool. Well,
This would like.
Did you want to put your ping pong balls out?
Yeah, why not?
We would like you guys to carry on your... Sorry. I'm swearing at them down the radio, you... Right. This is still... You're going to have to watch the episode back to get context for all that's going on right now. We would like you guys to carry on your... Stop.
If there's any spirits here, we're here to find out and talk to you.
We've heard a lot about the spirits in the room, and
Can you
in the
make us
hotel.
loud? Can you let us know if you're here yet?
On the floor, there's 2 balls. Can you move them at all? I should probably introduce myself.
Yeah.
My name's Tom,
My name's Jade.
and
We've travelled quite a long way to come up here and sort of find out a bit more about you.
Once the guests had settled in and completed their first hour, we begin to move them into different rooms. And it is at this point that 2 patterns emerge in both rooms 5 and 6.
Are you outside the door? Are you scared of me? Run away then. You're pathetic. You don't want to speak to me. Go away. I'm not scared of you. I'm strong. You mean nothing. Thank you. Finally. You're going to speak to me. I've got goosebumps.
I've got goosebumps. That's just adrenaline.
Oh.
She asked it to come in, and you know what I've noticed is she's being like really provoking.
This is very similar to last Thursday with Katie when she was calling out.
Yeah.
He doesn't like, if this is Charles, and that's, speculative, but he doesn't like women provoking.
Do you like them?
Halfpenny.
halfpenny.
Halfpenny. Money.
Halfpenny.
Yeah,
Pay. Money.
halfpenny.
Halfpenny.
Oh,
Probably sweet. I was murdered. Oh, that's a shame.
Oh,
That gives me chills.
that's weird.
Does
Okay. Were you murdered in this building?
Oh my god.
We had that before, like with the
Ghost
episode
Bros.
2 or something, right?
Very, I think it was very early on with the Ghost Bros were in. I Was Murdered. That's twice that's happened in that room.
Yeah.
That's not random.
Oh,
Jesus. Whoa.
Don't worry. No doing.
Guys, there's a massive bang outside of our room.
Way back in episode 2, the sentence "I was murdered" came through in room 5, and now it has happened again, and as both sessions seem to fall quiet, we hear how the guests assess the investigation so far.
Hi, I'm Jane.
I'm Lindsay.
Yeah, we've had a good night so far.
Yeah, it's been really good.
Quiet in room 1.
Yeah.
And then we've moved over to room 6.
Yeah, and then you were sitting in the chair.
Rocking chair holding the haunted doll.
And you were antagonising the gentleman or whatever.
Yeah. Apparently there's a spirit that is a strong man and doesn't like strong women. So I took the approach of provoking and got a response.
So we had the K2 on the box in the corner, one on the floor, and a REM pod, and all 3 were going off at the same time. So that was good.
Hi, I'm Sharon.
I'm Dave, and I am Brett's dad, and this is Sharon's Brett's stepmom. That's it, yeah. So far, yeah, it's been, I would think, quite quiet for us, certainly. We've had a few sort of responses on the Alice box.
We heard a big bang outside the room.
Yeah.
And you heard some footsteps, didn't you?
Definitely heard some footsteps outside room 5.
But yeah, it's been quite...
So far, so good.
Yeah, quite a chilled night, really.
Hi, I'm Tom.
Hello, I'm Jade.
And we've come all the way up from the South Coast to come
It's our first
to
time here.
My Haunted Hotel. We've come with
our friends.
Our friends, who is also Brett's dad.
Yeah.
So far tonight, we've heard a few knocks and a few bangs. We've had
in room 5, we had a few sort of significant sort of words coming through. On what was it, the
Alice box.
Alice box.
Yeah,
it's been very good actually. It's been
really
good so
enjoyed it.
far. Just trying to provoke more activity and sort of things from each room. Hopefully, lots more to come.
So, a couple of years ago, we had some lovely guests from Africa, somewhere, and they brought me this drink as a gift when they stayed here. Tropicana Grog Decana. And I think it's about time now I opened it.
Well, like now?
Yeah, and we got to taste it.
What is it?
I don't know.
Great. Okay.
It's 46%.
Yeah, but I don't know what it is. It cost them €16, so.
Oh, it must be good.
How long has it been there?
I smelt it.
Yeah.
What do you mean you can't smell it? As in, like...
I've got to drive home as well. Why have you smelt it?
Where's the lid? Oh, there's loads in that.
Yeah, come on, right, after 3. Ready?
This is a stupid idea.
You ready?
No.
Come on, Brett.
This is stupid.
Oh, you smelt it?
Yeah, I know, but wait,
come
is
on.
there not another drink we can have here? Because I'll throw up.
Oh, fuck.
Come on, let's ready.
Right.
1, 2, 3. What's that, tequila?
It burns. It burns. It burns.
It's like tequila on steroids, isn't it?
Oh, it does burn, that.
Come here.
After Harry's ridiculous idea, we split the guests up with Lindsay and Jane heading to room 2, whilst David, Sharon, Tom and Jade venture to the downstairs bar.
Touch the light so we know where you are.
I can't read that, it's too small.
All of a sudden, our GS2 laser grid system, which is measuring any movement as well as temperature fluctuations, starts tracking a cold source in room 2, which is very strange, and within minutes, a huge wave of activity erupts on the top floor.
Is there anybody on this floor?
Okay, sorry, I've just seen the door.
Yeah, I heard it. Yeah, we heard it. Jane! Shut! Jane, what the was that? I don't know, but it was very loud and it was very there. Brett, please tell us that you heard that.
Yeah, guys, we're freaking out. We don't know what's going on here. Well, I'm going to send Danny up to get you guys now to come and work out what's going on.
While some reactions are quite funny when things happen, this was a difficult moment to watch, as both Jane and Lindsay go into complete panic after something moves in the room next to them. And as I run upstairs to check on them, I can visibly see how shaken they are. This is the serious side to My Haunted Hotel, and the activity here can be overwhelming.
Jane!
The next hour falls quiet, and in a final session, we attempt an Estes session in the old brothel, with Tom acting as the vessel.
Can you move something? Can you touch someone? Can you make a sound? Come closer to our voices. Let us hear you. Stop hiding in the shadows. Make yourself known. I thought you were a strong man. I don't see much strength in you.
Just had the word figure come through.
I had some movement over there. Footsteps on the bike. Something made me like move. You know, when you catch something in the corner of your eye. Can't say that.
You did that earlier, making a coffee.
Yeah.
You just saw something move in this room. We checked it back on the cameras, couldn't see anything.
Who is the shadow figure that has been seen here? I saw it very recently. Can you tell me who it is or what it is? Oh. Just had the word 6 come through.
Room 6.
Are you talking about room 6? Is that linked to the shadow figure? Which one of you is in room 6? Oh, nice. False. The word false.
Could it be the 6 of us? Yes. Not you two.
No, there were 6. Yeah, 6 guests.
6 guests.
Unfortunately, nothing significant occurs in this final session, and Monday's investigation finishes.
Scary. Tonight's been scary, exciting, quiet, and then
really scary.
Really scary.
I had a very scary moment in room 2.
Heard a bang.
We heard a bang, and then we heard that the doll had fallen in room 5, and then one almighty big. Well, it felt like somebody had kicked the wall to the side of us, and we did quite a big scream. So yeah, and that really shook me up. Up to that point, felt really good, fine, really been enjoying the evening. It's been a really interesting and different kind of night to what we normally do, because it was just you and me calling out.
Okay, so we've both been here before, investigating, before the building was converted. It used to have some evidence of paranormal activity, but nothing as compelling as this evening. I think the way that the building has been now decorated sort of makes you, I think your senses were more aware of things, we're listening, but there's also smaller groups of people investigating, so the building is quieter and you are more inclined to hear what actually is going on out in the corridors and in the rooms.
Less noise pollution.
Yeah, and it's
really good. It's really
certainly
good.
a lot more active than it has been when I've previously been here before.
We found tonight very interesting. A bit on the quiet side, but when things have happened, they've been very clear. And there's strange things going on, what with the doll and the bangs, and we heard the footsteps, didn't we, creep around outside. Yeah,
it's been interesting, mainly, I think.
Yeah,
the doll, again, Brett has shown us the footage. He texted me straight away, and it's really confusing, this one. She falls backwards, twists over, seems to take another doll with her, hits the deck. No explanation. We've all checked that doll. It's as stable as anything, and then when we're all downstairs, decides to take a tumble. Yeah, the feelings we've had, it's been good, and so far we're okay to stay, aren't we?
yes, at the moment.
Yes.
We found tonight really, really interesting.
Oh, it's
actually,
been incredible, yeah.
For our first time visiting, lots of like strange things have happened to us. So definitely, interesting.
I picked that doll up.
And you picked it up
earlier in the night and stood it back up.
Yeah.
Because obviously, having watched all the episodes, I just had to check it myself.
There's nothing.
It's just a doll, and once it's up, it's up.
Yeah.
As everybody says, I've stamped on the floor and all this.
And we weren't around, were we? Like
no,
when it went, I think we're downstairs.
It just goes, and then you can stare at it all you want, it won't go.
No,
But
it's
then,
like it's got its own mind. You can't like tell it to move. It's going to do it when you least kind of expect it. It's kind of frustrating.
Yeah,
but
very
good,
frustrating.
yeah, exciting at the same time.
Yeah, very, very
I want it
concerning
to do it again.
if I was staying in that room, which I'm not. So it's fine.
Yeah, it's like, yeah.
A productive start to the week here at My Haunted Hotel, but what would the other 3 nights have to offer?
So Danny's on his way. Last night was dead.
Yeah, wasn't a good night at all, was it?
I know you went up early. They heard potentially a few things, but nothing that we caught on the cameras, so we can't really show it. The guys did spend a lot of time going and grabbing a drink downstairs at the bar, and it did affect the night. It made the whole thing very disjointed.
Yeah.
There wasn't much we could do with the whole investigation based off that, and the investigation suffered for it. We didn't get much evidence at all throughout the night.
I think they down 5 pints in the time we were just watching the cameras, didn't we?
I think so. They did enjoy their night, but you have to come here really knowing what you're getting yourself into. Don't think these guys really understood it was anything beyond a little haunted hotel somewhere.
And a night away from the missus and with a few drinks.
Might have been. Don't let them see this.
Now here at My Haunted Hotel, we see a lot of different techniques used by various guests. But on Tuesday night, guest Mike broke the record for how many times he called out the same thing. Take a listen to this.
Is there anybody here? Is there anybody here? Is there anybody here? Is there anybody here? Is there anybody there? Is there anybody here? Is there anybody there? Is there anybody here? Is there anybody in this room? Is there anybody in the room? Is there anybody there? Is there anybody here?
You two had an interesting night last night.
It was just a lot of alcohol and not much happened.
Hang on, sounds a bit like Monday night that with this bloody.
Oh, sorry, I'm still dizzy after that shot. I don't know what I'm talking about.
That's horrendous, that.
We have 2 rooms in who are kind of together in rooms 3 and 4, and we have Caroline and Justina in room 1, and they're all really up for this.
Yeah, really cool.
Avid followers of the show.
Yeah.
Loads of energy.
Oh, do you put the backwards back in?
Yeah.
Or you?
Oh, that's a bad thing.
No.
Well, the only reason I'm doing it because someone's hogging them all.
No surprise there.
We've had more snacks again off these wonderful guests, alright? You've got the good stuff, clearly.
Oranges and apples, thank you very much. Keegan, was it?
Yeah. Angel slices. And heroes.
Right, here we go.
Let's do this.
There's an owl. Welcome to room 3.
Should we put the light on, Keith?
You've been chosen to stay in one of the most haunted rooms in the hotel. The lights don't work.
Oh my god! I'll put one there. I'll put one there. Isn't that freaky? That light picked up in that. That's freaky. Isn't it? And then I'll put one on the floor over here. Bowl set up. Is it supposed to go off? I need a way. Let me I need a way. Let me
Oh my god!
Scores. What you got?
An absolute 2.
Ooh,
what was that? Justina?
1.5.
I've gone 10 for effort. Shame about the actual singing. Sorry.
Well done.
Hello.
Oh god.
Hey Mom, I'm on telly.
As we reach 10 o'clock, the building suddenly starts to change, and that strange atmosphere that makes My Haunted Hotel so unique fills the upper floors, and with the guests split into rooms 5 and 6, things start to manifest.
Would you like a female to do that? You knew that you can avoid that.
Can you copy this noise?
Right, that was straight
We've
line.
just heard 2 knocks after I asked. Can you copy this noise?
When a growl. What? It's going out to cleaners. What? It's going on, is it? I'll bring up the knob if I heard anything. No, it's only light.
What the f*** was that?
The hell was that?
Daddy, stop walking around with a flipping knife.
Why have you got a knife in your hand?
Meet me apple.
Can't have peel, can he? Because it's...
It's me too.
What was that? I don't know. Put the knife down.
Would you be able to knock the door? Would you like to knock the door for us? Go pop, pop. Can you go pop, pop?
Thank you.
Oh my god, is there like something outside our room?
She asked not at all, didn't she?
It was like, yeah, she knocked and there was 2 back.
Can you go pop, pop?
As the famous knocking is heard all around the building, including yet again on the door of room 5 in direct response, it is sometimes difficult to explain just how impressive and intelligent certain entities are in this building. But this is indeed quite disturbing at the same time, and you are about to see why.
Right, what we have done, it's a reasonably quiet night, although we have captured a very strange footstep-like creak on the top corridor. There's been a couple of bangs as well and strange things happening, but overall it's been quite quiet. Yeah. To switch this up, we have put the 4 people who've come together in the downstairs bar. They're doing an ITC session. Meanwhile, Caroline and Justina are upstairs. They're in room 2.
doing a twist on the Estes method. Caroline is sat facing the mirror in there. She's just going to call out whatever she hears. Justina's not calling out at all in there. Room 2 has been very, very weird recently, so let's see if anything happens here, especially after Monday night when Jane and Lindsay absolutely bottled it in there.
20 spirits in the bar with us at the minute. We have an Alice box on the table. We will be able to communicate to you directly through this device. We have a REM pod just behind me in the walkway to get towards us from the stairs. You are free to communicate through either of these devices. We will ask questions now to get to understand your story, why you are in this building, and to get communication with any spirits that would like to talk to us.
All of a sudden, something truly horrendous happens.
Get out!
Is that you running in the control room? Oh my god! We've just heard running above us, and the Alice box has said running.
Alright, that kicked my chair. Honey? That kicked my chair! Just put the radio in now. Oh, I don't care. Where's the... Oh no! Oh no! Go on, go get it. Huh? What's that banging? What's that banging? They're coming.
You okay?
No.
What happened?
It kicked my chair. Where it kicked my chair. I didn't hear that. I heard it from the thing. It kicked my chair.
Did you feel it move?
Yes, I felt it.
Just like Monday night, Room 2 had produced another disturbing moment, and Justina is understandably reduced to tears as her chair is kicked by an unseen force. And as Brett and I run upstairs, the Alice box in the bar downstairs brings through the word running. Yet again, this building produces evidence which leaves everybody shaken.
I don't know, I was just looking up round the room. I didn't hear nothing. All of a sudden, something kicked my chair, and I was gone. I was like, Caroline, get out, get out.
Left me in the room.
Oh my god, it was so scary.
Are you okay though now, yeah?
Yeah, I feel right after my cup of tea, sugar.
I know, because obviously when Brett and I ran upstairs, like you had tears in your eyes.
I know, yeah, I did.
She left me in there. I heard it through the headphones.
Yeah, that's how loud it was.
So it physically kicked your chair?
It physically kicked my chair. I felt the whole chair. It was this side as well. I felt it go poof. And she even heard the bang through her earphones.
I thought it was you. That's why I react.
And then I ran out, forgot the walkie-talkie, so I couldn't even talk to you guys. Goes like, go where's the walkie-talkie? I'm not going back in now, I'm not going back in there. But yeah, it was very frightening, but that's what we came for. So yes.
Get out! There was a commotion upstairs. We heard running above us. We're in the bar, and then the Alice box we were using at the time came up with running.
I think it was strange as well because we heard the running and it was so loud above us, and then straight away that came up with running. We were a bit like, whoa, that's a bit odd, it's a bit unusual. Like came up straight away.
Alright, here we go. It is Keegan's birthday. Congratulations.
Thank you.
And as a special birthday treat, are you going to do a birthday lone vigil in the cellar on your own? Well, it says no, but
should I do it
yes.
Now watch carefully as I lead Keegan to the cellar. The TV suddenly turns on by itself, something that has never happened before, and this has left us very confused as it was completely switched off and the only way to turn it on is manually. final session, we conduct the Estes method in the old brothel.
Do you recognise my voice? I'm here often. What's that?
I think it was used to be.
Tell me what you'd like me to do for you. The current owner of this inn is also here. Do you recognise him? What can he do for you? Voice behind.
Who are you behind? Are you behind the guy with the earphones on? Whereabouts are you? What are you behind?
Are you behind the bar?
Could you tell this man your name?
Woman's voice, Charles.
Are you behind the bar?
What was that? What the fuck?
What
was that?
What was it? Are you
Did you hear it?
Yeah, are you that?
Holy
What was it?
Wow. Danny, what the was that?
Still moving there.
Right.
Still moving then.
There's something walking behind the bar, like really walking behind the bar.
The red pop went off and now there's all this. I didn't hear anything.
It was like a shh. Yeah?
Yeah.
Serious.
But I heard it again when you were all shouting then.
Are you behind the bar?
What was that? What the fuck? What was that?
What was it? Are you
Did you hear it?
Yeah.
Nothing more occurs for the remainder of the investigation, and we wrap things up.
Well, we found tonight quite scary at times, haven't we? There's been quite a bit of activity.
Oh my god, I myself, literally. I thought I was going to leave at one point and I didn't think I could make it. Oh my god.
Yeah, it's definitely worth coming and staying here, isn't it?
I think we got what we come for, wasn't it? Like actual proof. Like we haven't had anything that definitive in all the ghost hunts we've done until tonight. So it put me off a little bit, to be honest with you.
But what was that? What was that behind the bar? And I heard sort of like I don't know if it was a shuffling noise or...
It sounded like, well, one of the girls explained it like you had a plastic like tissues and it was being dragged along the floor. That's the sound that she described it as. Like
I heard a
plastic
sort
dragging.
of a shh, shh
Yeah,
noise.
but then some people said it was someone saying shush. So we're not 100% sure, but something definitely happened there. Definitely.
Yeah, tonight's been it's been weird. We've had quite a bit going on, haven't we?
It's been a really good night. There's been lots happening, lots of activity.
From the Alice box saying running when there was running above us from the scratching behind us. Oh my god. I was on the edge about believing in the paranormal before I came here tonight. I'm a firm believer now. It's something not to be messed with. We were telling stories about old guests that used to be at the pub, and then out of nowhere we hear what I describe as an iron being lifted up. It goes tss, something like that. Harry moves closer and then hears it again. It's a noise that you can't describe. Hopefully the camera's got it. But
it was almost like there was something in a packet and it's been like dragged, so it's gone like shh, like that. That's what it sounded like from where I was sat.
Yeah.
It was
I think
weird.
that was the most scary bit for me. I think there's been loads of moments tonight that have been quite scary, but that for me was the top hat, because it was like it was in his face as well.
Yeah, I think it's weird as well how we all reacted to it and then Harry then still heard it again.
It's a normal Thursday at my haunted hotel, and 2 more rooms are about to check in. But earlier that evening, reports of strange goings on in the downstairs bar were brought to our attention.
Tired today, boys.
Yeah.
But I'm not tired of you two.
Oh, cute. Go away.
Well, maybe a bit of Danny, but that's just a legend.
Oh, yeah, 4 of these in a row is tough, but it's fine.
Bear in mind, we don't just do this. We literally, I've got a pub to run. Brett's got loads of stuff going on. I think Danny just does his eyebrows and gels.
Is there anybody there? My Haunted Hotel regular and Chester researcher Sue has returned again as she continues to seek answers. We also have Lee and Angela attending, and for 2.5 hours, absolutely nothing happens. We then join all 4 guests in room 5, and things erupt unexpectedly.
What was that bang? Did you hear that?
Yeah. There was a thud.
We just heard a bang. What was that?
A loud bang. Sounded sort of behind the bed.
Just gone 11:15. Hope you're listening. Big one bang. It sounded like it was coming from it came from
It sounded this way, but you
like that
area, yeah.
Was that you that just banged? Did you make that noise? Can you do it again? Channeling. You're channeling?
Did anyone see a flash then? I didn't.
Yeah, it could have been that because it changed
Might
colour.
have been that, yeah.
Did it say channeling?
Yeah.
Are you trying to channel our energies so that you can talk to us? If you're in the hallway, can you knock on the door?
What was that? What the hell was that?
What was that?
That was amazing.
That was like a dragging.
That was like somebody gone.
Is that a growl?
Down the wall. No, it wasn't
No,
a growl.
it was a bang on the
It
wall.
was like somebody scraped down the wall.
If you're in the hallway, can you knock on the door?
What was that? What the hell was that?
What was that? Thank you very much. Can I just confirm it's the ladies of the house that I'm talking to? Thank you.
Sometimes.
Have you children?
Sometime.
Is he watching you right now? Are you scared? Is it just you? Is it just the ladies? Thank you.
Hello.
Can I ask you a question? Do you know what happened in this room? Did something bad happen? Thank you. There's a secret in this room or something? The bad thing that happened, does it lie behind this wall over here that I'm knocking? Thank you.
It would appear that our guests are witnessing some incredible, intelligent communication from a possible female entity, but all of a sudden, a bang is heard outside of room 5 and all communication stops. Could this be Charles trying to stop this communication, or perhaps something else?
Is there something hidden behind the wall in this room?
Can you no longer talk? Is he watching you? Is he stopping you talking to me? Is that whispering?
I think it's outside.
Is he the water dripping off a creek out there?
Ladies, is he watching? Is he stopping you talk to me?
Big bang in the hallway.
The next couple of hours drift by and we experience an extremely quiet period, but as we all gather in the famous old brothel, we are about to witness and capture one of those truly amazing My Haunted Hotel moments.
Information's only come out from.
Well, I was like, that's great. If they start talking to a guy named Charles, I'm over the moon with what they're doing with. Oh, whoa!
Hello?
What the was that?
Hello, come on in.
Mate, there's someone in room 5. There's somebody in the building. I'm telling you now, there's somebody in room 5.
That was like full on someone just up there, right?
Yeah.
There may be others here that have been trapped in this building or may still go about their lives in this building and have been here for a very, very long time. Can we speak with you? Can you tell? What the?
Holy shit!
We want you to watch every single person around this table very carefully as we prove that not a single one of us move, and we are all sat back from the table as one of our touch activated light up balls starts to move by itself. We rewatched this footage back over 50 times to be absolutely sure that we cannot debunk this, and we are left with no explanation for why this suddenly starts moving by itself.
Can you tell?
What the
fuck? Can you tell?
What the
Well, an amazing night, especially in room 5. Before that though, it was very flat, but when we all got together in room 5, the atmosphere just started to change a bit.
It got quite intense, didn't it?
It did, yeah.
The light near the shower.
Yeah, the light near the shower. Earlier before that, it was Danny that heard a rattling, which could have been the shower door.
And then there was a massive drag down the wall. That was quite amazing.
Yeah, there was a big drag down the wall. It sounded like somebody just scraping the wall, and quite a lot of knocking noises in that room.
Yeah.
So up to now, that was the room that had the most atmosphere. Okay, now the actual we've all joined again in the round the big table, and absolutely amazing. The ball just rolls. It rolls and spins.
Yeah, we all sat back from the table and made sure that nobody was touching the table. And then as we were chatting, we wanted to know if there was anyone else in the room, and the ball just moved.
And once again, amazing. It's when we're all together.
And
so
nobody moved. Nobody
incredible.
moved around that table.
No, I got my hands on my knees. You were well away from it. Same with Brett and so on.
And
so
the bangs upstairs, absolutely incredible.
Loud bangs upstairs. Everybody accounted for around the table once again, but just as loud as what you actually hear on the TV. Incredible that tonight.
Yeah, it was like someone stamping the feet hard upstairs. It was very loud.
Yeah, after we got one very, very loud bang upstairs, it was that loud to the extent that Danny thought somebody had actually broken into the building. We all went in the control room, we all checked the cameras, we checked the rooms upstairs. There was room 5, I think it was room 6, side by side on the camera. Absolutely nothing, but you can hear the bang in the room. There's no movement, but you can hear the bang very loudly. Yeah, and you can still hear bangs going off now. But no, that was incredible. Very impressive.
So it's the end of the night. It's now Friday morning. What started off as a really quiet night ended out pretty epic, to be fair. It kind of woke us all up, didn't it?
Yeah, I'm awake now.
The ball.
The ball. The glass. The chair. We're gonna. Should we do an auction? Start auctioning all these things off. The ball today. We actually see people even bring their own cat balls. These little light up toys, essentially. They bring them here quite often. We've got a few here ourselves. They do go off, but generally they just go off because something's walked by it, or it's on a bed and someone sat on the bed in an awkward way. This thing just started rolling across the table now.
I've seen it happen in 2 locations over the years that I've been using them, and it is amazing to witness. I've never seen it happen like that though, where we could actively look back on the cameras and prove that everyone was sat back, nobody moved. You hear it pop as well. You hear it like lift and move.
It moves in all little weird directions as well though. It was
like a snake.
Yeah.
Not sure. That's a weird one.
It's very unexplained.
But again, massive bangs in here also tonight.
I was literally convinced someone was in the building. I know that's impossible.
No.
But
yeah, you won't see this in the episode, but we genuinely were worried. We thought very much like the panel being kicked in the front. We were convinced that someone had broken in today. It's getting a bit worrying when even us, we have to genuinely do a security check of the building. Not because we're checking for paranormal stuff, but because we think there is someone else here.
What a weird week.
Yeah.
Is there anybody there?
Anybody there?
Is there anybody here?
We'll see you next week.
Things have reached a stage where it has become a challenge to now last the night at My Haunted Hotel. This week has seen guests reduced to tears and severe panic has kicked in. If anybody needed proof that this is the UK's most haunted hotel, then you need only look back at the last few weeks, and as ever, we'll see you soon.